Do you ever wonder what happened to film? You know, that thing that you used to see on a big screen when you went to a movie theater and sat there and you got a box of popcorn or a bag of popcorn with butter on it, sometimes real, sometimes fake. Nobody really cared because it was the experience that was really important. And you could get a box of goobers and make as much noise as you wanted to. I didn't really like goobers, but there was that other one, the juicy fruit gummy things that, were so chewy and wonderful, unless, of course, you pulled a filling out while you're eating it. Ah, remember that? The film. There were so many of them. There were so many wonderful films. I love films. I don't know about you, but I'm a film connoisseur, and I've seen so many, and I'm just wondering, why aren't any of them being made these days? What happened to the good old days where you could just sit in a movie theater and talk or watch and be shushed or make out? I don't do that anymore anyway, but if I wanted to, I would do it in a film, okay? And then you'd watch the film and it would take you away to someplace you'd never been before. It could get you out of that crappy little place that you're living in and make you feel like you're at the Russian Revolution. If you're watching Dr. Zhivago, which I absolutely adored, I fell in love with Dr. Zhivago. I fell in love with Omar Sharif. Okay, and I was never the same after that. I think I was 12 years old, and I just wanted him to ravish me. Don't tell anyone, okay? I walked into the Riverview Theater bathroom, and I recited Julie Christie's lines. That's how much I love that film. And then I wanted to become an actress. And the rest is history. But, film takes you away to another place. You want to go to Atlanta during the Civil War when, Scarlett O'Hara was being fitted for a corset and she had a size, 12 waist or something, and she had to have some of the ribs removed so she could look perfect in a gown at a cotillion. Oh, film is great. Or you could go to the Norman Bates Hotel. Who wouldn't want to go there and meet cute little Norman? Let me tell you something. I saw that film when I was 18 years old, and I saw it at a Midnight Madness airing, and with my boyfriend. I didn't even know what it was about. And I thought I was going to jump out of my seat. I was so scared after that film. I would not take a shower for years on end unless somebody I knew was in the house, okay? Films had impact on you. They were great. They were wonderful. We need more films. We need wonderful actors, accepting Academy Awards. Who wants to go to the Academy Awards anymore? Not me. It used to be a major event when I was growing up. I'd fix the best dinner in the world because I was going to watch the Academy Awards, the best bottle of wine. I'd even put on a gown. Okay, I didn't, but I wanted to. And pretend I was at the Academy Awards. I want to see glamour. I want to see Glitz. I want to see Cher show up at the Academy Awards again when she's 97 years old, wearing a see-through Bob Mackie dress. Who doesn't want to see that with her breasts falling out because she's 97, and being assisted to walk up the stairs to accept her second Academy Award? I want to see that. I want to see a streaker run across the stage again in slow motion. I want to see an actor, self-absorbed jerk actor, send somebody else from an Amazon tribe to refuse his award. You know what? 'Cause that's entertainment. You may not like it, but at least it's entertainment, okay? And it was glitz, and it was glamour, and it was fabulous. What happened to those days? That's what I want to bring back. I want to sit in a dark theater and, enjoy those wonderful films on Earth. The Godfather. Don't even get me started. The Godfather. That was a groundbreaker. Rocky. That was a groundbreaker. I have a friend that didn't like The Godfather that much. I'm like, what are you, Crazy? It's The Godfather. It's an incredible film. Tootsie. Ah, Young Frankenstein. High Anxiety. One of the best comedy writers of all time, Mel Brooks. Along with, what was his name? Ah, yes, Woody Allen. We may not like him, but pretty big comic genius. You gotta admit it. Come on. Sleeper, hilarious. Bananas, hilarious. Some of his other stuff, just magnificent writing. You know, those were the good old days. We have to bring them back. If you're sitting in a dark crevice somewhere in your house or apartment, write something and produce it and direct it. Just get it up and running. Because I know there's stuff being made, but it's, you know, it's like, oh, it's streaming. And it could be very good, but I want to go to a theater. I want to experience it on the big screen. That's what I want. And even if it's a porno, okay? My first pornographic film in New York City, Times Square, my boyfriend took me to. We're sitting into a sparsely populated, theater. And my boyfriend looked like a linebacker, by the way. And I'm sitting there watching, I'm like, why are there such close-ups like that? And then the next thing I know, some guy somewhere in the theater came and sat down right next to me and put his hand on my leg. And my boyfriend leaned forward and looked at him and he said, hey, dude, you better get up if you don't want to lose your life, okay? But that's an experience. Just ask Pee Wee Herman. I wish he was here because I love Pee Wee. How about Pee Wee's Big Adventure? That's theater. I want to bring it back. I want to experience those days where there's glitz and glamour and excitement. And I can sit in a theater and just lose myself. Because that's what great film is about. To make you forget your own little insignificant life, if it's insignificant, if even for a couple of hours, 4 hours or more if it's Gone with the Wind. But anyway, that's great film. What do you think?